first transcontinental bout featuring from the great continent of Australia, the Victoria Derby League All-Stars, taking on the Wheels of Justice! But ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to ask you to please stand for the Australian national anthem, sung to you tonight by Mad Mel Arena.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing. Advance Australia fair.
One more time for Mad Mel Arena. All right, please remain standing for the national anthem sung to you tonight by Tegan and Scaria.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched went so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
One more time for Scaria! Minus the Tegan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an exciting bout for you tonight. I am Randy Pan, the Goat Boy, and joining me on the mic tonight is the one, the only, the King, and our beloved Louis Armstrong. Really quick, I'd like to introduce you to the officiating crew tonight. Take a wave, please. Headed tonight by Harry Spotter. Oh, give them some love, people. And now the King is going to introduce us to some brand new skaters.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a little bit of love welcoming these lovely ladies from down under, the Victoria Roller Derby All-Stars! Number 010, G. Banger. Number 138, Swish Karaboom. Number 2, Smashin' Pop. Number 24, Ruby Rib Crusher. Number 3, Chili Pepper. Number 314, Beam Bopalula. Number 4, Calamity Mame. Number 45, Skate Bush. Number 505, Mad Mel Arena. Number 72, the Flying Nunchucker. Number 77, Rocky. 782, Tiger. Number 88, Tui Lion. And number E105, Perky Nana. They're being coached tonight by Jude Sai and Coach Flamin Gala. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Victoria Roller Derby All-Stars!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen! Make some noise for your wheels of justice! Number 100, Mercy! Number 1719, Scylla Devourer! Number 17H, the Blast Unicorn! Number 2, French Tickler! Number count to 10, Heidi Go Sing! Number 26, Nacho Lucky Day! Number 47, Penny Dreadful! Number 523, Liquor and Split! Number 73, Frankenherder! Number 77, Much Mayhem! Number 934, J.K. Rowling! Number 94, Scrappy Go Lucky! Your captains, number 81, Havana Good Time! And number 50, Scald Eagle! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your wheels of justice! Coached tonight by Baxter Morgan and Mike Checks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand it over to our beloved Louis Armstrong to find a candidate to blow the starting whistle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, like Randy Pan said, we need your help to get this bout started. So if you have an ice-cold Pabst Blue Ribbon in your hand right now and you would like to blow the starting whistle, show me that beer and make some noise. Come on. Come on. Right there. Right there. Yeah, come on, man. Come on out here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are off. And I'd like to, for those of you new, please pay attention to the skaters with the stars on the helmets. Those are the jammers.
Speaking of which, Scald Eagle jumps out in front, and she's your lead jammer.
No score the first time through the pack, but after that, for every opponent they pass, they score 1 point for their team.
That's right. This is how we score points in roller derby, by passing blockers. And around the outside, Scald Eagle runs around, calls off this jam, and there's 4 quick points for your Wheels of Justice.
4 points, 1 for every opponent in Victoria that she passed, and 1 for any skater in the penalty box. So just because you go to the penalty box doesn't mean you don't get those points.
And as you can see right now, sitting in the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box, 2 Victoria skaters are cooling their wheels.
G Banger number 1010 jamming for Victoria.
That's right. And Much Mayhem's out, and she is your lead jammer. Whole lot of hitting going on there, trying to contain that jammer on the inside.
Lead jammer is the jammer who can call off the jam at any time with the hands or hips motion demonstrated by Much Mayhem. You have to get through the initial pass first legally to become lead jammer, and then you are in control of the rest of the jam.
Right now, still a deficiency in the pack. 2 Victoria skaters are still in the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box. All 4 girl ladies in purple out there in the blocker war for your Wheels of Justice.
Swish Caraboom jamming for Victoria. They have to get past those other skaters in there, the blockers. Their job is to help their jammer get through and prevent the opponents.
And right now, Wheels of Justice doing a fine job slowing down the opposing jammers, and she's stuck way back in the pack.
All right, we have Scald Eagle on her first scoring pass. She gets 1 point for everyone she passes.
And there's a beautiful hit in turn number 3. Havana a good time. Havana a good time down there as she takes a jammer out, but finally she has breached that pack.
Scald already got 5 points for her initial first scoring pass. She gets through another scoring pass for 4 more points. 2 points for the Victorian skaters in and out of the box.
And it looks like the worm has turned for the Wheels of Justice as 2 players right now are sitting in the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box.
3-2 blocker advantage. You see the Wheels of Justice skaters skating out front, but you have to maintain pack integrity. You have to keep the pack together within 10 feet. Heidi Gossi going for a destruction of pack penalty.
And it looks like that was a huge hit to get her through. Swish Caraboom took out Havana a good time and picked up her 4 points to put Victoria on the board.
4-4 trading points right now. Victoria with the advantage. When you go to the penalty box, no one fields your position. So you are down that skater. That is why Victoria has a 3-2 blocker advantage right now, King.
And right now, Swiss Caraboom trying to kaboom her way through the middle of those 2 blockers. Heidi Gossi and Havana good time, though, trying not to let her go. She runs around.
Scald Eagle makes her own pass around. Uses lead jammer ability to stop the jam. Calls it off in time to get her skaters out of the penalty box.
So as we see it now, there's a 3-on-3 blocker war out there on the track. And Much Mayhem putting on the star for the Wheels of Justice.
And we got Skate Bush, my new favorite derby name, for Victoria. Two defensive lines set up there, King.
Strong 3-wall being laid down by the Wheels of Justice. Right now, Mercy laying down some smackdown, not letting Skate Bush get through.
72 there. The flying nunchucker trying to take out Much Mayhem in the back. She gets around the outside, out first. Lead jammer, no score yet.
Skate Bush also breaches that pack. Juke and French Stickler out of her wheels. And right now, Scrappy and French Stickler taking the back of the pack.
4-2 blocker advantage there for them. So numbers favoring Victoria right now.
Much Mayhem gets through there. It looks like Scrappy Go Lucky picking up a forearm or a cut. She's got to re-enter, though, because the in is full.
You can only have 2 blockers sitting at a time if you go to the penalty box. and it's full. You have to go back out and skate until an opening makes, and then you go back in there.
It looks like Fringe Tickler up there trying to cause some mayhem in that wall. Much mayhem right now, trying to burn some time off this clock and pick up some points in the process.
Scrappy Go Lucky going to serve her time now in the penalty box for her earlier infraction. Much mayhem getting a lot of defense in front.
And Heidi Go Seek and Fringe Tickler's got their eyes on that jammer. Really nice play by Tiger to take Fringe Tickler out of that wall.
Heidi Go Seek with a takedown on Skate Bush at the back of the pack. And we have a few more blockers to start defending there for Wheels of Justice.
And Much Mayhem calling off this jam after a huge hit by Rocky. 3 points picked up on that last jam. Louis Armstrong, what do you got for us?
The Rose City Rollers are a proud partner of the Big Brothers and Big Sisters Sports Buddies program, encouraging young people to get and stay active.
Number 423 for Wheels. Liquor split!
5:05. Mad Melorina right now on the track. She's trying to get past Penny Dreadful.
A lot of rotating defense there, but Liquor and Split gets through it for lead jammer Wheels of Justice.
Right now, Blast Unicorn, the last line of defense. Nice footwork by Mad Melorina, but J.K. Rowland was up there to escort her out of bounds.
It looks like a cut track was assessed there in the back by number 2, Smash and Pop.
And Liquor and Split blows the way right through the middle of that pack, picks up 4 points on that pass.
She waits for Scrappy Go Lucky to get out of the penalty box, calls it off for a full pack there. Louis Armstrong, talk to us, baby.
A big thank you to the OHSU Sports Medicine Program. Proud to be the official medical care team of the Rose City Rollers.
G-Banger.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Randy Pan. G-Banger right now putting the star on for the Victoria Roller All-Stars.
Little skater named Scald Eagle there jamming for the Wheels of Justice.
Oh, that was a beautiful move by G-Banger. She juked everybody out of their skocks, and she ran right up that inside line.
The defense opened up a hole in the wall there for Scald Eagle, so she gets a quick initial pass herself.
Whole lot of hitting, but looks like Wheels of Justice are up front. And Scald Eagle lays a little bit of smack down on jammer action.
Hey, a big thank you to Bridgetown Chiropractic. Visit docbones.com. Get adjusted, support your roller derby.
Number 77, Much Mayhem on the line for Wheels of Justice.
And that's going to be Swish Caraboom again for the Victoria.
All right, 2 walls of defense, 4-3 blocker advantage for Wheels. Only 2 left for Much Mayhem to get past in the front.
That's some really nice moves by Calamity Mayhem, but they've got to let her go as she pushed them out front. She's your lead jammer.
A nice little opening on the outside there. Number 138, Squish Caraboom for initial pass.
Heidi Go Seek up front right now, trying to cause some problems. Makes it real easy for Much Mayhem to get through. She picks up 4 points, and this jam is done. Louis Armstrong, what do you got?
If you want to know why Randy Pan is always so energetic, looks like we've got a timeout here on the track, folks. We're going to kick things over to DJ Agent Meow.
Why is it only the skaters in the audience are dancing? Why is everyone not dancing?
I believe the song is Everybody Dance Now. There's only a few dancing.
Purple Rain is dancing.
Yeah, the Purple Rain is down there dancing. Ladies, shake your groove thing.
Spark Zone? It's time for you to start dancing.
They need some spark over there in that spark zone.
I know where they can get it. All right, 40-15, 25-point lead by Wheels of Justice. We've seen a lot of time in the penalty box right now, King.
And you know, the score is not unsurmountable by Victoria by any far stretch of the imagination. I think they're doing a really good job right now against the Wheels of Justice.
All right, that's number 523, Liquor and Split, jamming for Wheels of Justice.
And Mad Mill Arena right now showing some fancy footwork out there. Still unable, either jammer is not able to breach through that pack.
Truck and trailer defense from Victoria right now, dropping Liquor to the inside. So she's taking the outside.
Mad Mill Arena got bumped out, and she managed to stay and gets knocked out of bounds once again by Blast Unicorn.
The defense reset in front, but a no pack was called and a failure to reform on number 77, Rocky, sending her to the penalty box.
Liquor and Split still locked down back there, and that's going to be number 2, the Flying Nunchuck. She's having her way right, doing a great job of it too.
Elbow called there. Still the initial pass. Inside lane opens up for Liquor and Split. Lead jammer.
And around the outside, oh, Havana, good time, taking a swing and a hit on Mad Mill Arena.
Mad Mill Arena gets through the Blast Unicorns inside lane there for her initial pass. No points for either jammer yet, but they're in scoring position.
And Liquor and Split, one player left to beat. She wisely calls it off as Mad Mill Arena was coming around the track.
Looks like the Blast, maybe it was a Blast. Someone picked up a multiplayer block. You cannot hold on to your friends to stop the lane of your enemies. Louis Armstrong.
One of our sponsors is in the house tonight. A big thank you to Kind Bars. Snack like there's no tomorrow with Kind Snacks.
You know, these are really, really good. If you haven't had one, make sure you pick up a Kind Bar. 2-on-2 blocker war right now as there's 2 blockers from each team in the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box.
Skate Bush jamming for Victoria.
And Scald Eagles off to the races as your lead jammer.
You know, outside pass there for Skate Bush for her initial pass around Mercy. There's a sentence I don't say very often.
I was just going to say, I got to give mad props right there to Skate Bush for doing that.
I think that was a multiplayer on Mercy called. Not a lot of defense in there, so quick 4-point pass for Scald Eagle.
And all by herself, Frankenhurter's stuck in the middle of an ugly white pack that are just abusing her in there.
Rocky set up a great screen there on Frankenhurter to allow that outside pass there. There's no offense like a good offense.
And around the outside, Tui Lion, I should say. Nice swing, a hit, but Scald Eagle was a little too much. Picks up 4 points on that.
Yeah, nice outside control there. Inside lane again set up by a nice screen from the Victoria pack there for Skate Bush to get another 4 points.
And Blast Unicorn jumps up in there, tries to do a little bit of offensive legwork for Scald Eagle. They're trying to make it easier for her, but Victoria once again holding on and not letting their wall get too broken up.
Hammer and nail there set up Scald Eagle with the hold and Penny Dreadful with the hit on number 77 Rocky. Jam is called. Penalty box is clear. 2 more points. Wheels of Justice.
A big thank you to the Portland Mercury with the food, arts, and entertainment news you need and our online provider of Rose City Rollers tickets.
Seeing a lot of time in the penalty box, so a lot of long jams. I think we're going to see a very high-scoring bout here today because of that, King.
That's right. Right now we got a 30-point difference in the score. And this next jam is on. G-Banger abusing the back of that Wheels of Justice wall right now.
Much Mayhem trying to get past the wall and back. And G-Banger! Cut track penalty. She'll be going to the penalty box. And that means a power jam for Wheels of Justice.
Well, right now we got numbers. Both teams got 4 blockers out there. Much Mayhem engages the back of that wall.
Mercy going in to pick off an opponent. They got number 2 there.
And you thought it was going to be passive offense. Mercy ain't having no part of the... Oh, but she got called.
It looks like in the front, Much Mayhem stepped her foot back in front of the opposing blocker who hit her. That's going to be a cut track penalty, so we're going to trade off jammers here.
And G-Banger, once again, she hits the back of that wall. They're trying to do some nice bridge work, but the last line of defense was still a devour, and there was nothing they could do.
So Much only has to spend as much time in there as G Banger did.
JK rolling right now, setting up the bridge. Scylla Devour and Havana Good Time. Not enough that they could do anything. 5 points picked up on that pass.
And if I were picked up by Much Spam, she did have the jammer lap point before she hit it the last time. And Much races around. Catch up with the pack there.
That young lady definitely has got some fast feet on her. She blows past the opposing jammer and has re-engaged that back.
Number 24, Ruby Rib Crusher takes Much Mayhem to the outside.
That's right, a whole lot of hitting going on in there. It's a little meat grinder inside. Mercy comes up and expels a little bit of justice, getting her jammer through.
It's like Scylla Devour trying to take an outside hit there, but she powers through for 4 more points on the outside.
Victoria did a really nice job there at the end to get their jammer through and pick up those last bit of points. Louis Armstrong, what do you got?
I've got to thank you to Joe's Burgers for locations, awesome burgers, and official feeder of Rose City Rollers volunteers. I checked out their new location on the PSU campus this week, and that was a freaking fantastic burger.
Man, I love Joe's Burgers.
Number 523, jamming Liquor Split.
Both walls right now holding their containment. Neither jamming getting any kind of a foothold or leeway.
Swish Caribou jamming there up against the wall of purple and back.
Liquor and Split finds the hole and she's through as your lead jammer.
A lot of defense cycles up to the front there. Strong wall there holding on to Swish Caribou.
Chewy Lion right now set up a nice little wall. Her and Calamity Mame not letting Liquor and Split get very far.
All defense right now. 4-3 blocker advantage favoring Rose City. And Liquor and Split exploits it for a 5-point scoring pass. That is a natural grand slam when the jammer scores 5 points with the other jammer in the pack.
Bridge Tickler getting called with a penalty. Following that, nice penalty, right? A back block.
Looks like Liquor and Split on the power jam. First pass there. Getting through that front wall. An offensive screen set up by Scrappy Go Lucky and Havana Good Time make an easy outside pass for 5 points.
Nacho Lucky Day trying to trap one in the back. They had him for a minute. Oh, but Scrappy Go Lucky gives a little bit of love.
Wall resets in front. All 4 blockers out there. And a forearm is called. Sorry. There. A forearm is called. Number 523 Liquor and Split. That's going to switch over the power jam to Victoria's favor. Victoria, Liquor and Split will spend as much time in the penalty box as Swish Caribou did.
And everybody's skating backwards. How weird is that? All right, both teams right now setting up. Calamity Mame tried to give it a little offensive help there. And this jam is done. Fighting their way through. Swish Caribou.
If you need a little pep in your step, then visit derbyfit.com. Spark, rock, recover, repeat. Rose City Rollers Independent Advocare Distributor.
Mad Melorina, the only jammer out there right now. She engaged in the back of that wall. J.K. Rowland is doing some overtime work on her, but she fights her way through. Mad Melorina, your lead jammer.
Engagement there on the hip for the takedown. 5 scoring points, 1 for each skater on the track, 2 for the ones in the penalty box.
And right now, Victoria completely content to have a seat and stay there. Letting them push this out. They're getting some scores off this passive offense.
Liquor and Split back in the action. Initial pass, no points yet. Doing a great job getting out 20 feet for her initial pass.
And it looks like Mad Melorina, 1 player left to beat, and she's done it. Picks up 4 more points on that pass.
Nice maneuvering from Mad Melorina to be able to juke past the front wall there for a 4-point scoring pass.
And it looks like we've got all 4 blockers and 2 jammers on the track. Huge hit by Frankenherner.
Nice shoulder pop there. Liquor and Split navigating the front wall there, getting a little offensive hit there from Blast Unicorn, number 17H.
Oh, and a beautiful hit in the corner. Tui Lion really working over Liquor and Split, making her earn her points.
505 engages on the inside, takes down Blast Unicorn, has one more to get past, but that is French Tickler, so best of luck.
Really nice defensive work being shown right here by the Wheels of Justice, but they've got to let her go as they pushed it too far out. 4 points for Mad Ballerina.
Liquor and Split up against the 3 wall in the back. She gets a hit to the outside by number 88, Tui Lion. And a call was, but Liquor thought it was her, but it wasn't. 4 more points.
4 more points being picked up on the end of that. It looks like there was a penalty being assessed right there at the end. And the Wheels of Justice, everyone's taking the track.
Folks, we've got another one of our sponsors in the house tonight. Car2Go is out front with their super sweet smart cars. Meet the future of car sharing. Sign up today at car2go.com.
False start on that jam. At the last second, official review was signaled in from Rose City's bench by Baxter Morgan. The head ref, Harry Spotter, caught that right before the whistle started, so he called it off when the jam time began.
Yeah, I was at the end of that last play, I was pretty sure there was a call being made, a penalty of some kind, and then it didn't look like anybody went to the box. Not sure if there's another player that needs to be assessed, but they're going to sort that out and figure it out here in a moment.
I believe the call went to the blocker in the box, but it was right in the field of Liquor and Split's position, so she thought she got it, so she went, but then it was overruled. They were sent back. We're going to check in with Louis. This is going to be the only official review this period for Rose City, as each team gets 1 per period.
You know, with 9 minutes and 35 seconds left in this half, I really got to hand it to Victoria for holding their own. They've got 51 points right now on the board to Rose City's 79, and this game is not out of reach by any far stretch of the imagination.
Wheels of Justice has spent 13 minutes in the penalty box. Victoria only 11. So the clean play is helping Victoria stay in this game. And that will make a difference if the trend continues. Louis, what is the review regarding? There you have it. Sorry out there, internet world. Technical malfunction. All right, Louis Armstrong.
All right, Randy Pan, we had an official review there. We heard a back block call on the white jammer. There was a question as to why that jammer was not in the penalty box. That call was then overturned, and that's where we stand.
Well, that's a good thing right now. Oh, and a cut on the track. Banger eked around the outside, stepped out of bounds, came back in, and that's a cut call.
Nonetheless, Scald Eagle is not lead jammer, so it will be a 2-point jam, or a 2-minute jam. But a lot more points than that, probably, King.
And that's 5 points right there being picked up. And right now, Wheels of Justice not playing the offensive weakness game. They are up front, and they are commanding this pack.
It was an overruled call. We still have lead jammer for Victoria. She did not go to the penalty box. And G-Banger was in there skating. 0 points on that. Nice defense from Wheels of Justice.
Thank you to PDX Pipeline, your online source for Portland's music, arts, and events happenings.
Well, right now there's nobody in the penalty box as we've got Skatebush out there for the Victoria team. She's going to be going up against Much Mayhem.
Oh, we lost the skater there. Yeah, why not? 45 Skatebush up against the wall of purple in black back.
And Much Mayhem getting escorted out of bounds in the apex. She's going to work her way around the outside. Gets a big hit from Scrappy Go Lucky to open up a ginormous hole on the inside. Much Mayhem's your lead jammer.
Beautiful shirt whip there. She grabbed onto Scrappy's shirt, found an inside lane. Wide open lane for Much Mayhem on the inside.
I got to hand it right now to the Wheels of Justice doing the offensive work. When it is needed, it makes it real easy for that jammer to get through.
Wow, outside pass underneath on 5 points for Much Mayhem.
I'm not sure what I just saw there, but I know what I'm seeing. Skatebush, she's finally out of that pack.
French Tickler taken out. 314, Babalula to the inside, making an easy pass there for Much Mayhem with 4 more points. Great jam for Much Mayhem on the Wheels of Justice.
Folks, we've got a special group in the house tonight. We've got Standout in the house over in the Spark seating section. That's Standout, a group dedicated to having fun, and there's no more fun than here at the roller derby. Standout, make some noise for the Wheels of Justice!
Scald Eagle jamming, trying to draw a cut there from her opponent. Didn't work.
You know, one of my favorite things, a little bit of jammer on jammer action, and Scald Eagle is known for hitting as she takes lead jammer.
Around the outside, open lane, Wheels of Justice reset the defense in front to hold on to Mad Melorina. She's getting some offensive assist there from the flying nunchucker.
That was absolutely beautiful work by the flying nunchuck, and that really helped Mad Mel to get through.
Number 72 up front, flying nunchucker doing some work. Now we have a 4-2 blocker advantage for Victoria, taking the front to protect points.
But that's okay. Scald Eagle just works her way right on through there.
Wheels going to the inside there to get to the front.
Heidi Go Seek knocking some players out of bounds, keeping it nice and slow. Scrappy Go Lucky gets to join back in on the fun. She starts hitting right away. Calamity Maiden getting knocked out of bounds.
It's called Eagle navigating the front. Great defense up there. She gets to take it to the inside, calls it off.
A big thank you to Kelly Brown, Debt Relief. Kelly Brown likes roller derby. That's Kelly Brown, Debt Relief.
Right now, there's still a blocker advantage for Victoria. They've got all 4 of their blockers out there. Wheels of Justice only got 2, but they got JK and Scylla Devour.
16 minutes in the box for Wheels. Just 12 for Victoria. Nonetheless, despite a 4-2 blocker advantage, Much Mayhem pushes her way out for lead jammer.
Swish Caraboom hot on her tails, though, and it's a whole lot of hitting happening on the inside. Right now, JK and Scylla Devour trying to keep that pack split.
They slow down the pack by catching number 2 there, Smash and Pop. And Much Mayhem's able to navigate around for 3 points.
With 4 minutes left in this bout, Wheels of Justice finally have found their second win. They seem to be turning on the afterburners.
Number 523 up for the Wheels of Justice. Layers back.
G-Banger right now putting the star on for Victoria Roller Girls.
Mercy and French Tickler up front defending the line. Nice truck and trail blocking from those 2.
And there she goes, G-Banger. She's your lead jammer.
Mercy and Frenchie going offense. They're trying to make an opening for Liquor.
Really nice defensive work being handed down from Victoria. They are just abusing Liquor and Split.
French Tickler gets a direction to play it, sends her to the penalty box. Only Mercy and Blast Unicorn trying to defend Victoria Jammer.
And once again, she's making a run for it. G-Banger. 2 players left to beat, and she's got Flying Nunchucker up front with some offensive help.
She went for an inside run and got caught up on a Vanna Good Time. Finally, a lane opens up for Liquor and Split for her initial pass.
That's not something Liquor and Split is used to, and you got to give bad props for Victoria laying down the law.
Defense resets in front. Last Unicorn drop in. G-Banger to the inside. She calls off, but she already got her 4 points there.
Timeout being called on the track. Louis Armstrong, what happens then?
We kick it to Age and Meow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching halftime, but there is still time to buy your raffle tickets. Remember, tonight's raffle prizes are 2 Wheels of Justice shirts, 2 Voodoo Donut shirts, 1 dozen Voodoo Donuts each month for an entire year, Kind bars, and associated Rose City Rollers merchandise. Tickets are $1 a piece or 10 tickets for $5. You can get those tickets right now from our raffle wrangler, Skeeve Holt.
All right, now we got an even pack, 3-on-3. Scald Eagle taking the helm with a star on her helmet for the Wheels of Justice. And Mad Melorina with the blue star on her helmet for Victoria Roller Derby All-Stars. Nice push up front. Scald Eagle still got 2 players left to beat. They spread it out nicely, but once she pushes you out there like that, she picks up lead jammer status.
Full pack, Scald Eagle approaching, whips through the center of that pack, stays up on 1 skate. That's going to be 5 points for Scald Eagle and the Wheels of Justice.
Mad Melorina just bumped the back of Frankenherder, and she picks up a looks like a back block. She will be cooling her wheels in the Pabst Ribbon penalty box, putting Scald Eagle in a power jam.
Defense sets up in the back for Victoria. Nice wedge offense up front from Wheels of Justice, trying to pry open a hole there.
JK rolling up there, trying to move some people around. Scald Eagle tires in there, hot as a rock, blows a hole, makes her own way, picks up 5 points.
All 4 defenders in there. A direction of play called and JK rolling for engaging in the opposite direction, and back block call on Scald Eagle. That's going to offset the power jam.
And here she is, Mad Melorina, making her way onto the track. She engaged the back of that pack. Frankenherder, though, ain't having no part of it. Oh, and Frankenherder, number 73, she picks up a forearm. She's headed to the penalty box.
So, 4-2 blocker advantage now. 4-1 blocker advantage now. Quick pass again, Spenny Dreadful for 5 points. Remember, 1 point for everyone in track, 1 point for everybody in the penalties.
Well, out of the 5 players we had out there, 4 have got some penalty box time. And that's easy scoring right now for Victoria.
Easy little opening there, 5 more points.
Well, that brings them up to 69 points for Victoria. 121, Wheels of Justice.
All right, King, if you're me, then what number am I thinking of? Number 77, Much Mayhem up on the line.
Swish Caraboom, your jammer for Victoria. She's got 2 players left to beat. Unfortunately for her, that's Silly Devour. Oh, and a huge drop by French Tickler. She's going to the penalty box for that one, but sometimes you got to say worth it.
Number 4, destruction of pack penalty there, leaving Much Mayhem to contend with a bunch of defense all up front. There's a lot of penalties.
Silly Devour really opened up a hole for her to get through and made all that happen right there. And Silly Devour right now heading to the penalty box. JK rolling a swing and a mix with a beautiful bunny hop by Swish Caraboom.
Wide open lane on the inside, but she takes the outside anyway. Great pass there for Much Mayhem.
Once again, penalties causing a problem for both teams. Big scores all of a sudden coming up as it's a foot race just to make these points.
Shut the door on Swish Caraboom, but that's going to cost a multiplayer block for JK rolling.
And Frankenherder all by her lonesome, and she takes a tumble. She's all by herself out there. Wishes she had some friends. 2-on-1 pack advantage for Victoria.
There's so few blockers out there. Nice outside hit from Rocky, number 77, on number 77, Much Mayhem.
Really good track awareness for Much Mayhem and nice footwork, keeping herself out of bounds when she got taken out.
No pack assessed. Destruction called there. Inside lane. I think the jammers are waiting for their blockers to get out of the box, but it's not happening.
It's kind of like an overtime jam or something here. It's just points going up. Swish Caraboom right now up against the back of that pack. Calamity Mame trying to pick up some speed and get up there. They just want to try and make a few hits to get some more points on that board.
Nice control and runaway pack up front. Nice wedge there by Swish Caraboom. That is the end of the first period. 133 to 85, favoring Wheels of Justice. And the penalty boards is lit up.
Well, I hope you all like this half. Wait 15 minutes. We'll be back for more.
In this game, cleanliness is close to winningness for Victoria right now.
Mad Mel Mangas right now taking the track with a blue star on her helmet, really pushing this pack out there.
Scald Eagle trying to get through the wall in the back. She finds an opening, and a quick outside pass gets her lead jammer.
For such a big jammer, man, she gets low out there and can move her feet.
2 things I want to say about number 81 have been a good time right now. Number 1, her defense is what gave the opportunity for Scald Eagle to get lead jammer. Number 2, masterful drawing of the cut right there. You
5 points. 5 points being picked up on that jam right now. Right, it looks like the Wheels of Justice have this pack split with Calamity Mame stuck in the back.
That's the power of active offense. When you can divide the defense like that, you give your jammer less obstacles to come up against. As opposed to passive offense, we see right now that's a lot more work for Scald. Luckily, she can do it. That's 5 more points.
The Wheels of Justice right now setting up a passive offense. Little Smokies in the background. Scald Eagle engaged the back of the pack. JK Rowland jumps up there, opens up a hole, and 5 more points being picked up.
And that's the power of active offense. When you get those openings for your jammers, you make life a lot easier. And you make it so they don't get in trouble. Direction of play called there. Number 4, Calamity Mame.
And it looks like the bench over there was trying to get her to call it off. They were going to try and ice the jammer in the box. Unfortunately, the offense was all happening on the wrong side of the track for them to see the coach.
The jammer got warm.
Thawed out a little bit.
Hey, Louie. Don't mind us.
Defrost cycle in the microwave.
G-Banger!
And Much Mayhem right now taking the line. She's got 2 blockers up front. She's trying to work her way around.
G-Banger gets to the inside of Mercy, but a tangle up happens.
And Mercy dropped her in corner number 2. Oh!
That's what you get for missing with Scylla Devour. She takes G-Banger to the inside and draws a cut at the same time.
Oh, and that leaves Much Mayhem out there in a power jam. The wind in her sails and 5 points more on the board.
Cocktail weenie offense in full effect. Direction of play assessed to Rocky number 77, making it a 4-on-2 pack. Advantage Wheels of Justice.
Little Smoky offense once again being set up. Much Mayhem hits the middle of those two blockers, bounced around like a pinball machine, and she picks up 5 more points.
You say Little Smokies, I say Cocktail Wiener offense. We'll
like
leave it
Little
up to the fans to decide.
It all depends on your preference of chow.
Hey, now we're getting active. We have a wall set up for number 4. Looks like Mercy's picking up a direction of play for blocking in the opposite direction.
Much Mayhem wisely calls off this jam. She's going to leave that jammer in the box, putting her on ice. Louis Armstrong, what do you got?
We've had some big hits tonight, and the hardest hit of the night is brought to you by Bridgetown Chiropractic. We'd also like to thank Jessica Chestnut and Guild Home Loans. Let Derby girl Jessica Chestnut help you get a home loan.
We have some cheers for liquor in the crowd. I hope that's a proper noun and not a verb.
Tui Lion and Flying Nunchuck, the only 2 blockers.
Lee Jammer, well fought for by Liquor and Split, and no one else.
Liquor and Split out there right now doing some crazy, crazy action to get her way through.
G-Banger makes her initial pass there. Caught the offense by surprise, so there was no defense.
Gotta pay attention. Liquor and Split picks up her points and calls it off. A little bit of hit it and quit it.
Heidi Go Seek with the screen.
Big thank you to OHSU Sports Medicine, providing immediate care for Rose City Rollers athletes through their sports medicine hotline, 503-494-4000.
Swish Kaboom out there with the blue star on her helmet. She's going to be joined by Scald Eagle. Squish
Scald
Kaboom
Eagle
right now.
inside pass. Lee Jammer.
One player left to beat. That's going to be Frankenherder. And nice bridge work by J.K. Rowland. Good pack awareness.
Nice hit to the inside by Frankenherder.
Frankenherder, though, being called out of play. She's going to be going to the penalty box.
Scald Eagle trying to eat the baby. That's when one jammer stuffs another jammer back of the pack. Victoria is her favorite flavor of baby.
That's one thing I love about Scald Eagle, man. She is always willing to mix it up with those jammers.
The Davis Law Offices, a law firm specializing in employment law, civil rights law, to family and juvenile law.
We have Tui Line, number 88 out there. We have Tiger, number 182. And we have Wench Wharton out there. Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh, my.
I don't even know what to say right now.
I've been sitting on that one all day, guys.
Skate Bush working her way around the outside. She's your lead jammer.
Inside. Juke there all the way across for the initial pass for Much Mayhem.
Australia content to set up shop in the back. Little bit of hitting going on up front. Skate Bush trying to work her way around the outside.
Nice runaway pack from Wheels of Justice.
Much Mayhem picks up the low. Tui Lion just going berserk down there. Takes out Blast Unicorn.
Darth Bling really committed to giving that low block off. 4 more points there for Victoria.
Damn.
The Rose City Rollers are proud sponsors of the Big Brothers and Big Sisters Sports Buddies program, encouraging young people to get and stay active.
Three-two blocker advantage for Victoria.
Mad Mel Arena right now getting escorted out of bounds, but she's lining up and trying to work her way around the outside. Scylla Devour, though, gets a hold of her and drops her in the apex.
Liquor and Split making it through the inside, forcing her way through the middle of that wall. She is your lead jammer.
They are doing some really nice recycling work to try and slow her down. Scylla Devour is not done in that apex, putting a little abuse on that jammer.
And Scylla Devour escorting Victoria Jammer back and behind the wall. Great defensive play from Scylla. Why does Scylla hate Jammer so much?
And that's 5 points. Grand Slam picked up by Liquor and Split.
Hammer and nail from Scylla and Frank. Taking down Mad Mel Rena, who finally gets an outside pass. Struggles around Scylla, but she makes it for her initial pass.
Liquor and Spit wisely calls it off, picks up her 5 points, and we're going on to the next jam. Louis Armstrong.
Thank you to the Open Space Cafe, brunch, bar, Wi-Fi, embrace the pace. And also a big thank you to Timothy Murray Photography. Visit TimothyMurrayPhotography.com for classic black and white film derby images.
Well, it looks like a timeout being called on the track. They want to discuss a few things. Randy Pan goes dancing down there. He wants to talk to the refs too. Randy Pan, what do you got?
Official timeout called for technical difficulties. Referees can call any official timeout that they need. We got everything under control. Gameplay will continue.
All right, as we're getting back on this track, one player advantage for the Wheels of Justice as these players are ready to get it on. G Banger right now for the Victorian Roller Girl All-Star team, really trying to muscle her way through a tough wall.
G Banger caught up against Scrappy Go Lucky. That is an inside pass for your lead jammer, number 2, French Tickler!
Oh, and they just gave her a gift. It looks like a forearm being ticked up on Victoria. G Banger, that gives her a power jam.
Already navigating that wall. Out of play assessed. I believe that was a failure to reform. When a no pack happens, both teams have to form that pack up as soon as possible, or you will get a penalty.
And French Tickler just tickled her way right on through to 5 points on that pass.
French Tickler very excited about her jam. She's been jamming abroad for the Wheels of Justice, but this is the first time she's jammed from here at home. It's good to see that. That is the 3rd team timeout called by Victoria Roller Derby. So we're going to hand it over to Agent Meow for a Magic Pony Music Minute.
And this jam's going to get on. Scald Eagle all by her lonesome. And this jam is on. Scald Eagle right now, one player left to beat. She is muscling her way against a flying nunchuck, and she's your lead jammer.
Havana Good Time and Blast Unicorn doing incredible offense out there. Oh, no, they're doing stuff.
Oh, yep, Havana Goodtime gave a little bit of love tap. Scald Eagle works her way through. That's 5 more points.
Wall, hit, push, outside. Nice stand on her skates. 5 points.
That's right. This is probably the smallest case of Little Smokies I've ever seen, possibly Tater Tots. As G Bagger engages the back of that pack and just muscles her way right on through.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Copyright to the king. Tater Tot offense. Let that be your legacy.
Thank you to the Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. Also, thank you to Sock Dreams, unique, sexy, comfy socks for the roller girl and everyone. Check out their new line of Rose City Rollers socks.
Swish Caraboom right now taking the track. She's trying to get some help from her offensive line out there. Whole lot of hitting going on. Players are going flying every which way.
Much mayhem dancing around the back there. One at a time. Inside pass. She is your lead jammer. She can call off the jam at any time.
And she has to go back and re-enter behind the purple wall.
Outside pass there, 5 more points. Much mayhem, number 77.
A little bit of help to Rocky right now, trying to get some help for her jammer. A little hit on Mercy, no effect.
Nice defense. Oh, nice drop for the jammer on the inside by Scylla Devour. I keep saying her name.
Much mayhem running around the outside of that apex, picks up 5 quick and easy points.
All defense in the back, courtesy of Wheels of Justice. Someone got an elbow.
There's a pile up in the back. Devour getting called in a low block. You got to shrug and say whatever.
She's been skating so clean.
Much mayhem engages the back of that pack. She's getting hit around this time. Mercy don't like it, though. She's coming up, and there's a little bit of offensive help from her and Frankenherder, trying to open up a nice big hole.
New phrase, Mercy no likey. Guess who gets the signal to call it off? There you have it, Louis Armstrong.
We'd like to thank a few of our team sponsors. Pivot Star, proud sponsor of the Wheels of Justice, making awesome athletic derby gear. Visit pivotstar.com. Also, a big thank you to Adonis and S1 Helmets.
And my eyes are possibly deceiving me, but French Tickler once again on the line with a star.
Your eyes are not deceiving you. We have 29 minutes in the pack, 30 minutes in the penalty box for Wheels of Justice. 28 now by Victorian. They've done a good job to catch up. That's not the number they want, though.
Mad Melorina up against Liquor and Split. She breaks free, and she's your lead jammer.
Nice job. Going for a little wedge offense in the front, but Victoria recycles to the front, catches French Tickler.
French Tickler, one player left to beat. That's Calamity Mame. She's picking up the afterburners. It gives her a little love tap, but finally, French Tickler has breached the pack.
Nice screen set up by number 88, Tui Lion.
3 points being picked up by Victorian.
A shout out to some of our league sponsors, Hammy's Pizza, Portland Vital Signs, and Portland Independent Films.
Skate Bush right now taking the line for Victoria.
And Scald Eagle!
Well, there's a definite pack advantage right now for Victoria as they've got all 4 of their blockers out there. Skate Bush, one player left to beat, and that is Havana a good time.
She gets around the outside, lead jammer, Scald Eagle trying to dissect that wall there, but very, very tight and well played by Victoria.
And a lot of hitting going on. Scald Eagle finally finds her way through the pack, but not enough. Skate Bush jumps out front, picks up 4 easy points.
Took advantage of the offense that was going on. Had no defense. She got an outside pass.
We'd like to thank Black Cat Plumbing, proud sponsors of the Wheels of Justice.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay.
Number 77, Much Mayhem up the line.
And G-Banger right now taking the line with a blue star. This jam is on. Both jammers right now engaging the back of that pack. There's a big cluster in the middle, but no one seems to be moving fast.
Defensive advantage here for Wheels of Justice. Someone got a call somewhere. That's an elbow. Meanwhile, around the outside, Much Mayhem, lead jammer.
Oh, and she's in a power jam. Looks like there was a forearm call.
Nice control from Much Mayhem. She hits the wall but slows down so as to not get that back block call. Muscles her way through nonetheless for 5 points.
And once again, we got the little smoking lineup happening. 2 blockers on each side, but J.K. Rowland is not having any part of it. She tries to break it up and makes it nice and easy for Much Mayhem to get through.
Nice offensive play from J.K. Rowling. Opened up a hole and then provided a screen at the same time, making that pass really quick.
Much Mayhem in the middle. One person laying down the bridge. They've got to let her go. 5 more points for Much Mayhem.
That's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. Around inside, 5 seconds, 5 points, calls it off for 5 seconds of penalty.
If you want to be like Randy Pan, then drink Spark from Advocare. Visit derbyfit.com. Spark, rock, recover, repeat. Rose City Rollers independent Advocare distributor.
Again, proper noun, not a verb.
All 4 of those blockers out there for each team.
Liquor and Split there.
Right, Liquor and Split is just trying to get through there. She's got Scrappy Go Lucky up front doing a little bit of love, trying to break a hole open.
As is Penny Dreadful, but...
Oh, and she caught the offense looking the other way, but could not land that jump. That would have been beautiful.
I heard that skate court's a little news to the Australian League, though. That could explain that. It was a beautiful jump.
And she finally finds a hole up the outside line. She's got 2 players left to beat. Last line of defense.
But a cut was drawn there. That's going to make a power jam for Liquor and Split and the Wheels of Justice.
And they're still fighting on the inside, trying to get their jammer through. Liquor and Split. 2 players left to beat. She's really pushing hard to get through, and she's escorted out of bounds.
Tuilean forces her out. Enough muscle, enough time there. Liquor and Split gets out, lead jammer.
And once again, we're going to this passive offense.
4 and 4 on the floor. Look at all that action. Yeah!
And here comes Havana Goodtime. She's going to not take that and start breaking up this pack. And it looks like another cut being called. This one going to be on Liquor and Split. And that's going to have a change in the guards out there. G-Banger engaged in the back of that pack. She's running in, finds a hole, but hits the deck.
Valiant effort. Scrappy's like, no.
Scrappy dropping back to cause a bridge. Havana, Goodtime, and French Tickler, 2 blockers I would not want to have to be following up against, and you see why.
French Tickler pushing Havana Goodtime into G-Banger, into the middle, and they all fall down. Louis Armstrong.
It's the Portland Mercury with the food, arts, and entertainment news you need. Get your tickets to upcoming RCR events at portlandmercury.com.
And this next gem is on. All blockers are out there on the track. Nacho Lucky Day doing a fantastic job dropping her in the back.
Nice defense from Nacho Lucky Day. Jump back in there. But passive offense, 20 feet. Got to let it go. Blah, blah, blah. Lead jammer.
And here we go with a full sausage in effect. But they actually try to jump up there and give a little offense. And then they drop back once again. But
Drop to the outside there from Frankenherder. 1 point gotten and called.
Victoria keeps creeping ever closer to the century mark. Louis Armstrong, what do you have?
I've got the Delta Cafe with amazing Southern fare, big eats, and stiff drinks. Also, I'd like to thank the McDonald Miller Facility Solutions Group, proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers.
Delta Cafe, man. Fantastic fried chicken right there.
31 minutes apiece in the penalty box for both teams.
And Melorino through the inside line, and she's your lead jammer.
Scald and Mercy up front there. You got 3 blockers to get past. Inside lane opens up for Scald. She's through on her initial pass.
And a swing and a miss there. Mad Melorino, though, goes outside to in. Fantastic maneuvering. That's 4 points on that pass.
And that's going to break the century mark for Victoria, Louis Armstrong.
We'd like to thank the Nightlight Lounge, Rose City Rollers' favorite Clinton Street bar and the only place to get Rose City Rollers tickets in town. Also, a thank you to Hope Baraka Realtor. Hope Baraka Realtor helping Portlanders buy and sell their dream home.
Team timeout called for the Wheels of Justice. That means we're going to hand it over to our beloved Agent Meow for a Magic Pony Music Minute.
All right, we're coming back to the action after that 1 minute break for a timeout. Right now, Wheels of Justice missing a couple blockers out there as they cool their wheels in the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box.
We've got Skate Bush jamming for the Victoria Roller Derby League.
And Much Mayhem doing some jammer on jammer action. Not interested on getting through yet. Oh, and Scylla Devour doing the work in that corner.
Much Mayhem looking to cut through the center of the pack, but she's up against a strong 2-wall by Victoria. Oh, and Skate Bush, the first to clear the pack. She is your lead jammer.
And Scylla Devour not having any more of that wall, destroys it up front and opens a big hole.
Right up there, looks like, yes, a back block is assessed. That is the 75th power jam of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
And around the outside, here comes Much Mayhem, engaged in the back of the pack, trying to work her way through. They're doing some nice defensive positional blocking.
Destruction and pack assessed to Scylla Devour. And we have 3 skaters on the track, 7 in the penalty box.
Well, it looks like we're going to have an even pack right now as Mercy comes out there to play along with Heidi Go Seek in the defensive war. Much Mayhem willing to take her time. It looks like they're going to burn a little bit of time off this clock.
What a whip from Mercy to power Much Mayhem around the outside for 5 points.
Absolutely amazing. Right now, the tater tot action happening. There's 2 blockers, nice and slow. How do you go Seek? Wanted to go up there, give him a little bit of love. Got a bump by Calamity Mame.
Calamity Mame drops Much Mayhem. And Much Mayhem comes in behind so as to avoid the cut the track penalty.
And Havana, good time, really wanted to hit her back there, but was unable to make contact. Nice work by both teams defensively to try and keep the score low.
Skate Bush was back.
Hey, King and Randy Pan. Porcano.
Porky, yes.
Okay, yes.
It's amazing taqueria food with 2 locations on Mississippi and Hawthorne.
Sharky is saying that Porcano is number 1. Look at his love for Porcano. Porcano is sponsored by Sharky and the Rose City Rollers.
And right now, Swish Caramoom right now trying to work her way through. But Scald Eagle jumps out front. She's your lead jammer.
Big part of that was due to Liquor and Split with amazing defense up front of number 138, Swish Caraboom.
And it looks like Frankenher jumped in there and escorted her right out of bounds. Swish Caribou is coming back for more.
Speaking of escorting out of bounds, number 24, Ruby Rib Crusher, does the same to Scald Eagle on the inside.
Scald Eagle, though, so excellent on her wheels. Jumps around, calls it off, but picks up her points.
Thank you to Joe's Burgers, 4 locations, awesome burgers, and the official feeder of Rose City Roller Volunteers. We'd also like to thank one of our sponsors in the house tonight, Kind Bars, a brand of all-natural whole nut and fruit bars made from ingredients you can see and pronounce.
Yummy.
Mad Mel Arena, number 505, jamming for Victoria.
And much mayhem up front, trying to cause a little bit of mayhem, but instead of getting blocked around the outside.
Beautiful outside pass around. Blast Unicorn gives Mad Mel Arena lead jammer for Victoria.
There was a huge hole right in the middle. Much mayhem makes her way through, finally breaches that pack.
Flipping Galot not loving that call.
Scrappy Go Lucky up front, takes her out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds with her though, so that's not going to be a call, but it's not going to be a point either. 3 points on that pass.
Much mayhem now, trying to hit up against that little wall of white. Blast Unicorn in there, trying to break up the action.
All right, wrestling against walls. They're able to take advantage of the offense.
Oh, and Scrappy Go Lucky seems to have a nose for the jammer. Slows her down a little bit, but once again, she gets through, picks up 4 points.
Drop to the inside, number 77. Cycle to the back.
Oh, and she managed to get the little low tap, but it wasn't enough to slow her down. Mad Mel Arena, 5 more points.
Much mayhem having to go all the way to the back of the pack to avoid the cut the track call because, as we know, this is a sport of power jams currently.
And right now, she finally gets enveloped into that purple wall, nice and slow. Scrappy Go Lucky and French Tickler both slowing her down.
Isn't that a Prince song? Oh, I'm thinking of something else. 3 more points picked up from a great jam from Mad Mel Arena.
Rose City Rollers are proud partners of the Big Brothers and Big Sisters Sports Buddies program, encouraging young people to get active. We'd also like to thank the OHSU Sports Medicine program, proud to be the official medical care team of the Rose City Rollers.
Skate Bush taking the line right now with the purple-blue helmet on. Scald Eagle around the outside. Beautiful offensive help from J.K. Rowland.
All defense in front there, holding on to Skate Bush. 4-1 pack advantage for Wheels of Justice. I think they'll be able to capitalize on that.
And right now they're trying to hold back J.K. Rowland and split this pack, but the offensive work up front is making it easy.
Oh! Outside pass, but dropped by a truck and trailer. Hit from number 77, Rocky.
You know, you can be as good as you want to be, but when you get hit by that, you're going down.
Defense resets in front. We have a multiplayer block called on Tiger, number 782.
Woo! Flying Nunchuck lived up to her name, and Nunchuck Scald Eagle right out of bounds.
Out of play assessed. And
thank you to Bridgetown Chiropractic, sponsoring the hardest hit of the night. Visit docbones.com. VRDL.com.
We have seen a number of really hard hits tonight. It looks like there's going to be an official timeout down on the field. We're going to send our roving reporter down there to find out what the heck is going on. Right now they're having a nice little discussion out there. They're going to find out what the
official review called by Victorian. They're reviewing a call on something by someone. The refs are going to assess the something and someone. Call stands.
Swish Caraboom right now taking the line with the blue star on her helmet. She's going to be playing with Much Mayhem. There's a slight pack advantage as there's only one blocker out there for Victoria. Give it up right now for Ruby Rib Crusher.
Yeah, that review was an official review. Each team has one official review per period. Each team has 3 timeouts for the whole bout. Victoria had used all their 3 timeouts. They still had an official review to use, and it got used. I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Flying Nunchucker, number 72 of Victoria, has taken her 7th trip to the box. That is going to expel her for the rest of the bout.
Much Mayhem finds an open lane, takes advantage of it. Easily your lead jammer. And Ruby Rib Crusher right now trying to break open some holes, doing a nice job of it. She's getting a little bit of help from Calamity Mame. You know, looking at Calamity Mame and Penny Dreadful, there is a slight size difference.
Slight. Calamity Mame with the screen gives her a pass. Much Mayhem already engaging, saying hi to Calamity Mame.
Oh!
No pack is assessed. You cannot hit an opponent in no pack, so 77 Much Mayhem gets 4 points.
Looks like Ruby Rib Crusher wanted to turn around and face off. Ended up on the deck herself. They're trying to do that nice little whip move, but there's 2 fantastic blockers there to slow her down.
No pack assessed. They had to reform, but no penalty was assessed.
Frankenherder laying down a huge clinic on how to throw a hip check.
It was with the truck and trailer pass, no less. Quick outside pass for Much Mayhem.
And I believe Penny Dreadful was taking notes as she started doing the hip check, but gets called on a cut track. She's going to be spending a little bit of time in that penalty box.
Just a little hit in and out of the pack. That will cost you a cut track. 4-2 blocker advantage for Victoria. And we are trading points right now, King.
That's right. We got about 39 seconds. Much Mayhem has had enough. Oh, stop the bleeding. Make it stop. We've got 305 for your Wheels of Justice and 123 unofficially on the board for Victoria Roller Derby All-Stars.
It is the unofficial final, but I think it's safe to call it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners tonight, Rose City Rollers, Wheels of Justice! Oh, it's final. And please, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Victoria Roller Derby All-Stars! Wheels of Justice will now take their lap.
You know, I got to really say, they came in here, they fought hard, they put 124 points on the board. I think penalties took advantage in the second half, and that is what cost them the game. We got a final, 305-124. Give it up for your Wheels of Justice, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Victoria, go on and take a lap. Victoria, meet your fans here in Portland, Oregon. Go ahead and take a lap, please. We love you too. Hey, rest of Victoria, go ahead and take a lap. All right. We are going to hand it over to Louis Armstrong for the most valuable players of this bout. We got the King, we got Randy Pan, we got Louis Armstrong. We love you. We're going to hand it over.
All right, folks, we're just about to announce tonight's MVPs. First MVP tonight, skating for the Victoria Roller Derby All-Stars, number 138, Swish Caribou! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's MVP for your Wheels of Justice, number 77, Much Mayhem! A huge thank you to both teams. A big, big thank you to the Victoria Roller Derby All-Stars for coming all this way. Thank you to our officiating crew, the volunteers, the fans. We'll see you here tomorrow when the High Rollers take on the Guns N' Rollers.